Hi there, I'm Gina Daniels, and I'm the founder of Goodbye Shy Guy program. And for many years, I really struggled with a lack of self confidence and low self esteem. Today, I want to ask you a question. Have you ever felt like a failure? Well, I felt like a failure many, many times. In fact, I pretty much failed at everything. I failed at business, I failed at relationships, I failed at jobs. And so, really, everybody thinks that failure is a bad thing. But the truth is, failure is actually a good thing. It's just about changing the meaning in your mind. Because when we think of failure as a bad thing, we can spend all day and all night and all week and all year and pretty much your whole life just beating yourself up about failing. Failure is good because failure is just an experience. And it's just an experience leading to what you really want. So when we start to think of failure as a good thing, when it happens, we just say, hey, we just chalk it up and we say, hey, it's an experience. I just had another experience leading to my success. We may think that we're unusual, we failed, and this person over here didn't fail, but let me tell you, some of the most famous people you know have failed over and over and over, except they didn't label it as a bad thing. They labeled it as, just another experience. They didn't put a big negative meaning on it. Let's talk about a few people like that, like Rocky. Sylvester Stallone, he failed at getting his movie out there. He wanted to star in it himself, except a lot of the directors and people in the movie industry thought he wasn't tall enough, he didn't have a nice straight smile, he wasn't good looking enough, but he was determined to do that video on his own. So I think he went around to some crazy amount of producers to get that movie out. He didn't look at each time as a failure, as a bad thing. He just went, just another experience leading to my success. Have you ever heard of the Chicken Soup for the Soul books? You've probably seen them on the shelves in Indigo and Chapters and Barnes and Nobles and all these other bookstores. Well, they went around to at least 19 publishers, probably even more, before their books were even put out there and published. And another person, when I'm thinking about books, is J.K. Rowling, who did the Harry Potter books. So she went out to something like 13 different publishers before they put her book out there. She could have said, oh, I'm a failure after the first time, after the second, maybe after the fifth. She could have said, that's it. I'm a failure. I suck as an author. She could have assigned a negative meaning to it. But if she would have assigned that meaning, we would not have those amazing movies that we've all enjoyed. So I'm asking you from here on in, when you fail, I no longer want you to look at it as a bad thing. I want you to think of it as a positive thing. It's just another step in your journey. Failure is good. It's leading to our best success. It's leading to what we really want. So from here on in, reframe that in your mind. A client of mine, he used to always think he was a failure. Wherever he went, whatever he did, he thought that he was just not doing well. He failed. But when he started to change that thinking and started to think of failure as just an experience towards what he really wanted, he was able to manage so many more things, because when we beat ourselves up, when we feel down, we don't have the energy to do what we really need to do to be a success, to be confident. If you reframe that in your mind, you will find that you'll become much more confident because you'll no longer pull yourself down. So if you enjoyed this video, I ask you to pop over to goodbyeshyguy.com, or please leave your comments below. I would love to hear from you. Can't wait to see you next time.